A piece of thought I thought I should be sharing, like, uh, and this is regarding the idea of your alignment with your day-to-day profession, right? The stuff which you do on a daily basis. I often feel like we get a lot busy in our professional life, due to which we do not get enough time to explore the deep, roots of life. What do we mean by the deep roots of life? Exploring, let's say, the nature, right? The existence, let's say, deep breathing, and that getting in touch with yourself, which is sort of a form of deep meditative, I would say, state. Often we get too occupied in the professional work, and that too with a lot of stress. A reason being, our profession does not always align with our abilities. The best way, I would say, to live life is to live with a profession which not only gives you satisfaction, but it aligns with your abilities as well. Now, what benefit does it have? First of all, it has a benefit of you being in a job that does not require you to struggle a lot, right? There is not a lot of friction. There is learning. You might come across new challenges, but at least there is no friction in that, let's say, challenge or learning, because what you're doing is something that you have always wanted to do. The next benefit would be you would get enough time to get in touch with your real self. Often what happens is, now there's a term in psychology which we talk about, and it is existential crisis. Like, uh, at a certain phase of our lives, everybody faces this question, like, what am I doing, right? What is this life for? If you live with the purpose of, let's say, doing something that you love doing, you would always have at least that much of satisfaction that I'm living a life I've always wanted to live, right? Then it will lead to a satisfaction at a professional level, and then you can move ahead. You can, climb the ladder and move to the next step. What is the next step? The next step is to get in touch with your real self, to be, let's say, be in touch with more spiritual aspects, or let's say in-depth aspects of life. Like, aligning your profession with your passion or with your abilities is something that gives you that base, that platform, so that you can climb to the next step of life. Because life is not all about, excelling at your profession, earning a lot of money. You can do this, but if you watch, let's say, the interviews of rich people, you will come across a common statement that money is not everything. It solves a lot of problems, but there is more to life, right? So, uh, I would say, to transition to that phase, like, what else is more in life apart from excelling in the career, apart from success and all that material achievements, you have to be satisfied first at that level, and then you can move to the next level. How you can do this is, I always recommend people that you need to be trying different things and be more aware while trying different things. If you cannot, identify what your passion is, then, or what is the thing that aligns with your personality the best, let's not call it passion. Passion is a happy word. Uh, at least something that aligns with your personality, so that every Monday is not a stressful day and you do not just keep working for the weekends, right? If we are able to build that level of satisfaction at our professional level in life, then we can move to the next step of life, which is exploring more about ourselves, right? So I would say, try different things out, try exploring things, and figure out with awareness which aligns with the best of your abilities, which will help you move to the next level of life. Or else, life sort of becomes a repetitive loop of things which we just keep doing. And then ultimately it comes up to be, in the end, that what did I do? Right. So to avoid being in that situation, uh, explore more, figure out the things that you love doing the most, and then move to the next level, because there are more things in life to be explored rather than just, being occupied with the career and with the uh, material achievements. They are important, but we should have that ultimate goal at the back of our mind as well, that we need to be looking at that aspect as well. of life.